Hopefully, everything is working correctly. Hopefully it works. Gonna wait a couple of seconds before I do my intro just in case. Hasn't quite gone live yet, but I believe should be all good. Perfect. Hello everyone. Welcome to the stream. Today, we've got a very, very simple goal. I'm going to try, from memory, to name all of the playable Genshin characters. Hopefully it's all of them. The problem with preparing for this is I can't test it because that would kind of defeat the purpose, right? The smart thing to do would have been to do some preparation, figure out what characters I want to mention, what characters I need to remember, what are the more obscure ones, but nope, haven't done any of that. So I guess it will be up to us to see. So I think to start us off, before we go into the actual thing, going to do a Genshin. That will be our nice can we think of characters before we get into this. And then, actually, wait, does this drop down? Okay, this drop down actually does say all the characters. Not screw it. I think we're just going to go into the actual thing. So this is the website I found. I believe it lets you have all of the all of the characters in the one thing. We've got them by element. Hopefully it's got everything. If you want to do it, there's a link to it in the description so you can play along. Rather than doing it on their timed mode, I'm just going to go in practice mode because that just starts a timer. I'm gonna actually no, I think we'll end up like having things appear on screen, but basically that practice mode timer will go up and we can see exactly how long it takes. I'm going to try my best to do all of them. We may have to give up. Hopefully not. But yeah, so I think we're ready. I'm going to now hide my chat, hide all my streaming stuff. So I'll only be able to see if we've... if the stream dies, I'll know. Otherwise, we've got nothing. Okay. I should come up with a strategy. I'm gonna try and kind of go somewhat order of region, maybe. But I guess we'll see. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Okay. I think we need to start off with Amber, Kaya, Lisa, Mona, Jean. I'm gonna kind of go through some of our Knights of Favonius characters. On that note, Varka, nothing like release order, but you know what, we'll stick with it. We've got Mika there, Eula, Sucrose, Albedo. Okay. D-Luke. Are there any? Okay. I think I'm happy with that for Mondstadt for now. I'll definitely come back. Let's go to Liyue now. Xiangling. I just had a name and it's left me. That's a really bad start. Zhongli. Xingqiu. Chongyun. Shanyan. We're speeding through these. I think it's going well. So, you know what? I'm just going to move on. I'll come back to... Nope, catching. Ganyu. Hu Tao. Xiao. That's a good one. Nothing is coming to me immediately right now, so I think I'll move over to Inazuma. Ayaka, Yoi, Mia, Sayu. I think the crux of this will come to the 4 stars later down the line. Raiden, Shogun, Yai, Miko. Is it just Miko? Okay. I was going to be like, what? That would have been bad. Kazuha. Oh, Beidou for Liyue. I'm missing so many out, and this is really bad. Oh, what's the 4-star pyro character that works for Toma? Okay, let's go to Ito. This is really bad that I'm struggling at this stage. Kokomi. Goro. Electro, 4-star, with Ito, part of the Ito gang. Hyper Bloom, Brain. Okay, you know what? We'll move on. We'll come back to it. Let's go to Dendroland, Sumeru. Oh my god, this is going to be awful. Kole, we have Al Haytham. Tainari. Saido. Nahida. I didn't do Venti for Mondstadt. That's bad. I guess I'll just smash out the Archons now. Mavwika. Columbina. Not really an Archon, but that will do. Okay, where are we? Still staying Sumeru for a little bit. Dea. Yalan for Liue. This is awful that I'm struggling at this stage. Like, really, really bad. I think I'm in big trouble. Shenhe. Okay, stay in Sumeru. Who else do we have? Kave. This is terrible. Wanderer. I guess we could do Child. Okay, it is Child, and I don't have to try and spell Tartaglia. That would be a bit awkward. Nuvillette. Okay, I'm just going to move on from Sumeru. It's not going great at this stage. Let's go to Fontaine. We have Linny, Lynette. Okay, I'll move on. Arlecchino. Fremine, that's where I was trying to go. Fremine locked in. Is it easier to go by element? Maybe. But I think for now we'll keep it this. More Fontaine characters. Chlorinde. Oh god. There's no it's not like chlorine. There's no H. Chlorinde. Aloy? Maybe Aloy's not in this. I'll come back to that thought later if I need to. Bridesley? Riothsley? Oh no, this is really bad that I don't know how to spell. You know, that's a thought we'll come back to later. That's bad. That's our first like that's our first big stumble, I think. Do we have Traveler? No. Okay, let's continue in Fontaine for a little bit more. What's our Melazine friend? Man, this is bad. This is real bad. Okay, you know what? Just gonna move on to Natlan Muwalani. Okay, Shilonen. What's the free one that we got? What's her name? Kachina. Then, kind of making our way around, we have Dendro. With aha. Why can't I think of his name? Okay, You know what? I'll move on. The thought will come back to me. It's been 7 minutes, and you know what? I'm vaguely halfway. That's something. But, okay. Other tribes, Chaska. Aoife, along with Chaska. Let's go to the... Do we have any other Hydro characters from there? No. I'm going to go to Inefa, Aino, and start smashing out some of the Nod Cry characters. So Inefa, Aino, Flynn's, Lauma. I did Columbina. We just had Linnea. Flynn's, Lauma. Who was next? Oh no. Game after. Nefa and Yahoda. Then we had Columbina, I think. Maybe. Then who came up alongside Columbina? Zibai. That's gone well so far. Then we just had Varka. Who? Itlua. And I can't really think of other Nodcry ones right now. I think that's a pretty good start as my once over. I'm very worried about how many I'm really missing. Mondstadt. I think I need to hone in on Liyue for a bit. So who? So we had Zhanyan alongside Gaming. Who's Ningguang? Okay, that's something. Yanfei. I'm trying to think of like early characters that I had and see if I can kind of expand on that. I think I need to go. Okay, I think I'm going to go back to Inazuma. Yunjin. Not going back to Inazuma at all. We've got 2 more Geo characters. Who have we got? Albedo, Garo, Ito Ulua, Kachina, Linnea, Ningguang Noel, Shilonan, Yunjin, Zhongli, Zibai. It's Fontaine has a big gun and an umbrella. Man, I didn't think I'd be this bad at names. It'll come to me, but okay, that's one of them. Starts with a N, I think. I'm so lost. Okay, who else do we have as Geo characters? Can't really think. Where else is a good idea to go? Could go to Hydro. We've not got many Cryo characters, really, have we? Ooh. This is awful. Why am I stuck here? I've got 40 more that I don't have. There's so many Electro characters that I'm missing. Geo's the closest to being full, and it's not Traveler. We've got one of them in my head that will come to me at some point, but it's really bad that it's not coming to me. I own her. Okay, fine. What's the name of the perfume woman? That's one of the Dendro characters we're missing. We're also missing Kinich. There we go. Kinich. Cool. No. Is it just one N? Kinich. Okay. In that team, you run with Emily. There we go. What's one of the Liyue Dendro character has a little rabbit thing, throws it out. Yin is Yingling. Am I on a mad one? Okay. So we've got. I keep trying. Like, I feel like the Geo Big Gun Umbrella keeps coming to my mind, and I just can't. I can't get the word out. I can't do it. Okay. We've also got Riofsli. I hate that it's. I'm stuck on the spelling for that. If we get to the end and it's just Riofsli left, then I'm just gonna Google how you spell it, because that's I'm not putting myself down on spelling. Arlecchino. Come on, pyro characters. There's so many. There's so many. Who do we have? Who's like a Bennett? How have I missed Bennett? Okay, fine. Durin. Lovely. Then Fischl for Electro. I'm trying to think of like who I've seen in like trailers and stuff recently. We've got Cat Box Woman, who I've also blanking on the name on. Just to check, we don't have like characters like Alice in here. No. Okay, good. Cat Box Woman. Cat Box. Cat Box. Cat Box. Box cat. Cat Box. Okay, fine. Ignore it. Animo. Who are like animo characters that I've used before? Faruzan. We've. Hazo? How are these names coming to me? And like, I can't think of Geo Gun Woman from Fontaine. Nadia? That feels so close, right? Okay, I'll come back to it. This is awful. This is really bad. Come on, cryo characters. Who do we have? Sitlali. It's a useful one to have. Auroron, in that note. It's another of our Electros. I should be able to smash these Dendro ones out. Who are we missing? So we've got Cat Box Girl. We've got Girl with Pet Rabbit. Then there's one more. Did we have a Fontaine other than Emily? No. We had Kinich. Did we have more retroactive ones in earlier regions? Maybe. I've only got 2 more animo ones to go. Which that feels doable, right? Did we have Anima and Fontaine. We had Lynette. Animo in Natlan with Chaska and Aoife. That seems pretty reasonable. In Nod Cry, we had Yehoda and Varka. Fine. In I don't know. It'll come to me. Let's go over to Hydro. There's so many Hydro that I don't have. But I probably have like all of them on my account. Who's a Hydro? Got Farina, got Kokiri, got Nuvi, got Mualani. Ayato. How do I have Ayaka but not Ayato? Crazy. Maybe I need to look at like character relationships and figure things out from that. Maybe that's an easier route. I can't believe I can't think of two of the Dendro characters. Like I've got that image in my brain, but I can't reach it. Shall I just try smashing out some Electro characters? There's so many, right? That I don't have, all at the end of the alphabet. One between C and F. Maybe C, D, E, F. D. I feel like I've just got to. Can I go letter by letter? I feel like there's going to be something that's just going to unlock a whole bunch of them, like a pile, and then it will be great. But until I reach that point, we're screwed. Pyro characters. Pyro. Who do I like scroll down and see that I leveled up to 20 for a poll? I feel like haven't got one in like minutes. This is awful. And I've got 30 more to go. Cryo. So we've got a B maybe? B cryo character? A cryo character? No, probably not. Maybe a C. Early C? Klee! Oh my god. I typed in Alice earlier and didn't check Klee. That's terrible. So 2 more Pyros, 3 more Dendros, 2 more Geos. One of them is Nadia. But it's not. That's what her name is in my head now. And I'm just going to run with it. Electro-wise, like who are characters that we just don't think of? Just chuck in for the sake of having an Electro character on side. I'm so lost. Ooh. I thought of one of the Geo characters. Chiori. Okay, so the last one is Nadia? Why do I think Nadia? Okay, that last one is gonna. I'm gonna kick myself over But Geo is pretty much done. I know all of the, at least what the characters all look like, right? Dendro, we have Dendro. So we got the Emily that we were looking for. We've got Catwoman. We've got, I think, Yanling. Why am I? Oh, you know what? That's fine. That can sit there. Other than those two, there's one more that we're missing. They can't be that late. I can't believe that there's so many cryo characters that I don't have. Who are they? Rivesley, which I don't know how to spell, which is fantastic. Other than that, so Mondstadt, we have Mika and Eula. We've got Ganyu. We've got Chongyun. Oh. Over in Inazuma, do I have any cryo characters from Inazuma yet? No. Are there? Oh yeah, I've got Ayaka. He works well in the Rosaria. Rosaria works quite well. I'm trying to think of like characters that you sometimes use in Imaginarium Theatre because you don't have enough. You can't run the main team. Rosaria works with Ayaka. We use Sitlali. Skirk. Oh my god, Skirk. Escoffier. Who else do we have in that team? Dahlia. Interchangeable, obviously. That just unlocked some. Who do we run alongside, say, Nuvi? Can run anyone. I've ran for a time like Jin Zhongli. I ran. Oh, that's one of the Electro ones we don't have, right? The member of the Ito gang, super good for Hyperbloom. This is awful. Okay, fine. Come back. Pyro. What about Arlecchino? Bennett. C. A C. Could have a B character for a Pyro character. Could have a C. Who ran Hu Tao quite a bit. Who, like, cause there was a time them running double Pyro. Did that with Toma. Off-field Pyro, I played around with a few options because of my C6 Farina and tried to make something work with that. Is there something in there? I'm still going to be like missing really, really obvious ones. I'm not missing any of the Archons, right? What other cryo characters could there be? I liked that I managed to unlock the Skirk options, but it feels like not that many that I did manage to unlock. Diona. There we go. That's another one. Nice shielding. We've got other Animo ones we could have. I feel like at this point it's like I'm missing so many Electro. That's insane. That's the thing I can't understand. How am I missing that many Electro? And also, how many like B or C letter Hydros are left? um, nope, not coming to me. Electro, we have EFG, a G Electro, Razor, Razor. That's one. But it's nothing towards like the end of that alphabet with Electro characters. That's what's bizarre, right? Razor. Thinking like, who do you use in like Taser Team's Fischl, Auron, Inether? I've got Miko. Ooh. Who's the general of Raiden's general? It's Raiden Shogun and I don't know. it's there. Like I could picture her with her like 6 raven wings and I can't think of the name. Oh my god. That's bad. And Geo, we still have Nadia. Nadia? LMN. Is it? Okay, you know what? I don't think it starts with an M, so it is an N. N A C D E. So it could be Nilu. That's an option. Barbara. Okay, I'm unlocking things. How I'm getting to these, I don't know. Got a B, C, or D. A B, C, or D pyro character. X, Y, or Z. No, X or Y. Well, probably X, right? No, surely Y. Yeah. I've got Yanfei. Okay, fine. We'll come back to that. Hydro. We've got something probably with a B. Baizu. Baizu. There we go. So Dendro-wise, I know who the last two are. We have Cat Girl that I think starts with a K. And small bunny pet thing that maybe starts with a Y. Those are our Dendro ones. We know who the last Geo one is. I just can't think of the name. One of our Cryos ones is Risley, which is at the end. QLMNOPQ. Chi-Chi. Oh my god. Am I missing any standard characters? I don't think so. D-Luke. Jean. Mona. Kaching. Chi-Chi. I think those were the starting 5, and then we got 2 added on. I hope so. It's been 30 minutes, and I've still got how many more? 18. Jesus. Anime characters. K. So either a K character or an L character for anime. I can't think of it. And then L. And there's so many letters for that last one. So anything. We don't have a single character before B. Oh no, there could be for Cryo. Oh, what are we doing? Oh, one of our anime characters is the Rings girl. What's her name? Ling Yang? Ling Yang Ling. I don't know. Mizuki. Mizuki, and our last one's the one with rings. Okay. Perfect. So we know the last anime. We know the last two Dendros. We know the last Geo. Just can't think of the names. Perfect. Hydro, we're missing 2. One's early on and one's quite late. Who they could be, I have no idea. I'm going to kick myself at the end of this. This is going to be so bad. Can I think of those pyro names? Yinling? Nope. Okay. Not coming to me. Electro. There's so many. How am I struggling with that? There's so many, like, at the end, right? It doesn't go down anymore, but... I need to think of, like, characters that just sit there in a team and buff, but don't do very big buffs and aren't very useful. I feel like that's going to be what quite a lot of ours are. Pyro characters. Cryo. Missing 3, and I don't know. And one of them's Rivesley at the end. Rivesley? Because it's Riothsley, isn't it? Rioth. And then there's maybe an E somewhere in here. Riothsel. Okay. Is that Rioths? No, can't think of it. Is going back to thinking about regions going to help me realistically? We don't have Aloy. Unless there's a surname on it. That could be one of our cryo characters. If it is, I'm going to kick myself. Come on. I've watched every single trailer, every single teaser on this channel. How could I not think of these? Am I missing release characters? It took me ages to come to Razor, right? I wish I could, like, find out weapons. Like, or even just what regions I'm missing. Man, this is bad. This is really bad. Nadia. 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 Nope, can't think of it. C, D, D for Electro. Man, this is bad. This is really bad. Who's like random characters that come out of the woodwork? Okay, let's try and get those 2 Dendro characters. I know them. I'm just staring at my keyboard, looking at different letters and thinking, is this going to help me? Is this going to help me realistically? Okay. Gonna ignore that problem, move on. Okay. Man, I'm like on the cusp of the Catbox woman. It's like Kiriko? That's something different. Kiri. It's not coming to me. Got Rivesley for Cryo. This is so bad. It's been almost 40 minutes and we still have 17. 17. Who are we missing in Pyro? So we've got one between BE and DE. So that could be I don't know. I don't know what. I feel like I need to get like a notepad and put out all my thoughts of like who I've got left, but so this is like who's our last animo? It's the Rings girl. What's her name? I think it's like Ling Ling Yang Lin Yan Lin Lin Yang Lin Yan Lin Yan Lin Yan Lin Yan feels right? Yan Lin Yang Lin Lan Ying Lan No, that's so close. That is so close. Cryo characters. I'm getting more and more lost as we go. This should be so simple. Hydro characters between N and X. O P P Q R S T. I'm just saying letters. U V Ventivarka W Rivesley, however the hell you spell that. X Y. Okay. That's not helping. And then we've got either a B or a C. I'm gonna kick myself. I'm gonna kick myself so hard. And how am I missing so many Electro? Like this can't be real. There's this many Electro characters that I just don't. Okay, gotta try and think of like meta teams. Meta teams that I had once upon a time. Like, if there's like Ether and Lumine, I'm gonna throw hands. Okay, there's not. Geo, I just. Why do I think her name is Nadia? Is it Nadia? Okay, I'm gonna stop thinking about Geo because that's not helping. Dendro, they're right there. It's like Kir. Like it's. I think the cat girls is like a stupid name that has like some kind of reference to cat in it that I just can't think of. And then the girl with the bunny thing, is it like Yang? I don't know. That's where I'm lost. Okay, over in Cryoland, we have Risley that I can't think of how to spell. Riothly. Stupid. A cryo character, which probably starts with a B or a C. Which I also can't think of. And one that starts between K and M. So K L M. Dendroland, do we have cryo characters? In Hydroland, do we have cryo characters? We have Rivesley. We also have one of our Hydro characters is the Melazine. The Melazine girl. What's her name? I remember seeing her trailer and being like shocked at how good I found it. The nurse. Okay. Well, okay. I've got a note covering like all the chat and everything so I don't get spoiled. But I'm just gonna start like typing out what I've got. So we've got Nadia. Okay. Last Geo. We know. We've got okay, hopefully there's nothing in chat so I can actually put this on screen so you guys can actually see where I'm working. Means I've got to actually deal with my OBS. Let's go to here and I need actually this version. I need my camera on. I can transition. Okay. So we've got the final geo. I'm gonna like position this over here such that I can't see chat anymore. Okay. Last geo, Nadia. Then actually I'll format this like this. Hopefully this is all visible. Yeah, okay. I think it is visible. We've then got the Pyro. No idea. Hydro, Melazine. In fact, I'll put a question for no idea. Question mark, question mark. Animo. We have Rings Girl. I'm also going to put a question mark here. Cryo. Rives Lee. See, it just looks right like that. It looks like it's spelled correctly. But I have no idea. And then we have 2 more question marks. Geo I've done. I'm going to move that actually down here. So it's nicely in the same order that we've got it on screen. Electro. In fact, actually, I'll do this so it might show better over my cam. Electro, we have 1,000,000 question marks. Plus Hyperbloom Woman, who I don't remember her name. And then Dendro, we have Catbox and Bunny. So we're missing the 2 for Pyro quite blatantly. We're missing 1 for Hydro quite blatantly. Animo, we know who it is. We just don't know the name. Cryo, we're missing 2. Geo, I know who it is. I just can't think of the name. Electro, we're missing a bunch. Why am I thinking like, no, it's not coming to me. And then Dendro, I know who they are. I just can't think of the names. This is bad. We're coming up to 50 minutes. At what point do I give up? I'm gonna like throw hands if Rivesley isn't on this and it's like another cryo character. If these are like something something stupid, we're gonna have big problems. Okay. Let's shift. Who are characters that I see on like other people's accounts that I don't have? Maybe that's the better way to go about it. Problem is, I've got no idea if I'm missing 4 stars, 5 stars, the like. So I've kind of just got to send it and hope. This is so bad. I know literally everyone watching this is just like screaming at their monitor knowing exactly who everyone I'm missing is. Pyro characters. They're not going to be like some cool off-field damaging pyro character. They're going to be like someone that does one thing, one specific thing. Some of them probably not very well. Am I missing anyone from like a team like National? I've got Zhangling, I've got Sincho, I've got Sucrose, I've got Kazuha, I've got Child, I've got Fischl. Am I missing anyone like really meta? Maybe. Who do you run with Flynn's? Anefa? Columbina? Who's your last slot? Sucrose. Lauma, you run Lauma, Nefa, Columbina. Who's your last slot in that? Is that a good way of looking at it? What are like some of those weird alternative Zibai teams? I'm not missing like an Archon or something stupid. I've got Yunjin, right? Yeah. What are some like other Man, I'm so lost. I'm really hoping none of this is like Nadia's not spelt completely stupidly. I don't even know if they're called Nadia at this stage. Dendro, we have she's gonna be like Kiri something or like man. The bunny girl's like starts with a Y, I think, and is I are we at the stage where I need to like give up? I don't want to. I might have to. Who's cryo? Like, what's some Skirk team alternatives? Or like, you do run with Shenhe, who's like, I've got Fremine, right? Yeah. Okay, let's try running them in order. Who released it first? Klee and Venti, then Child and Zhongli. Then this is where I get a bit shaky. But I've got Eula in there. I've got Kazuha in there. Those were towards the end. Zhao Ganyu came at the same time. Hu Tao came a bit later. Who arrived with Hu Tao? Or was there like a... Oh, but we just had a catching patch, right? There was a banner of just catching. So that makes sense as a missing character. And then Eula ran one half and maybe Zhongli reran on that half. So I don't think it's them either. I think that's all the 1.0 5 stars. Then we go to Inazuma. We have Ayaka Yoimiya. Ayaka Yoimiya. Then we go to Raiden and Kokomi. Then we go to Yai and Ito. Who's the general? That's one of our Electros. We have General. She is like, I can picture her. She's got her 6 raven wings. She's looking very dark. Sarah. Okay. It's our first one in like 10 minutes. This is awful. Kujo Sara. The I'm trying to hit now the Dendro, not the Dendro, the hyper blooming woman. We've got the general. She can go off of our list now. She is Kuki Shinobu. Okay. Shinobu? Okay. Weird that it doesn't go with Kuki, but fine. Hyperbloom off the list. Or that hyperblooming character. Discussions of like, we've got Auroron. Okay. I think we caught an extra 2 there from thinking about Inazuma. What's Dendro Girl's name? Cat Girl. I can't think of it. Okay, we'll move on. Now let's go to Sumeru. Start with Kole Tainari. Who came out second half with Tainari? Ooh. I don't know. Did anyone come out second half with Tainari? This is where I get shaky because Sumeru's the patch I didn't play as it came out. Only came in at the end of the Sumeru arc. So this is where I'm probably missing a fair few. Okay, you know what? I'll skip that. Let's look at Fontaine. We start off with Linny against... Or was it just Linny on release? It might have just been Linny. Who? Because second half was Child Zhongli, I think. Then we get Nouvelette and Rivesley, who, for the love of God, I don't know how to spell. Should we try a whole bunch of different like options? Rivesley. Is there like an E over here? Do we permit a Google of Rivesley? Just so I know how to spell it. I feel like I'm just going to Google it at this stage. Like, it's been so long. And if it's not Rivesley, and they've missed Rivesley and I've spelt it right this whole time, we're screwed. Okay, screw it. I'm Googling it. That's my one Google. I need to know the spelling. What? Huh? That's how you spell it? I hate everything. Why am I here? Re-off S. Lee. Jesus. Okay. Fine. Job done. 2 more cryo ones to go. Who came after that? After Rivesley came Farina. And Charlotte. Okay. Perfect. Farina and Charlotte came in the same patch. Did anyone come second half of that patch? I don't know. Later, we got then after that Brain. Is that when we got Olicino coming through? Is that where we got you know what? I'm glad that we managed to get another cryo character. Do I need to think about like healers? It's been an hour. Oh my god, it's been an hour. And there's 13 left. Let's get my notes out again. So, cryo, we are down to just the 1. So we've got 1 cryo left, 1 animo left, which is Ring Skull. Ring Skull. Ling Yang. Ling Yan. Lin Yan? That's surely her name. Is that not her name? Lin Yan. Does she have like a multi-word name that's going to need? Lin. Okay. Well, let's go back on my notes. I'm going to put Lin Yan there. Yanlin. Yangling. Ling Yang. Now I've seen that there's 2 chat messages there. Do I look and it's actually right and it's just... Okay, I'm gonna risk it. Guys, hopefully this is fine. Yeah, I can't see chat, so I feel like I'm so close with Lin Yan. No, Ollie, don't look at chat. We don't need to. I'm better than that. Ha! So it feels like we're close. I can't believe like the standard mode gives you like 16 minutes to name as many as you can. I feel like it would have looked less embarrassing if we just took my first 16 minutes, but hey ho. Okay. Cryo character. There's one we're missing. Animo, it's Lin Yan. She's got rings. She uses them. Cool. That's who we're missing there. Hydro, we're missing the Melazine girl, who is called something. But I don't know. The Electro looks less bad now with the amount we're missing compared to earlier, once we got Sara and Kuki Shinobu. But I've got no idea of those. For Dendro, we've got Catbox Lady and Bunny Girl. What their names are, no idea. Yang. That's close, right? That's really close to Bunny Girl, right? I feel like she's called like Yang Yang or something like that. Catbox Girl is going to be like Kiri something or like. Now my brain's just going to Kuru Kuru. And I don't remember her name. Electro, we're missing 4. There's going to be one with S from Electro that we're missing. Ooh, that is something we can do something with. S. Okay, wait. Gonna make a new tab here. So we have SA and SH. That leaves us with like words that start SA. That leaves us with SA. There's not going to be an SB. SC. No idea. It could be C. Not SD. Could be SE. F, no. G, no. H, and then SH. So these are our options. Ooh. What's the guy? Electro dude has a bow or like a crossbow. Fights with Sino. What's his name? I think he's the one there. SE unlocked that for me. SE. Sethos. Boom. Okay. That brings us to what's our next gap? Oh, and that came between the S's and the A's. So we have then FL. No, FL's at the top. And we have IN. Electro between FL and IN. What are the major letters we've got there? So it could be F, could be G, H, and then I. H? Flynn's and Effa. I. This is an option here, right? Okay, so that's one of our options. And then we also have between CY. Actually, I'm going to put this above. We're between CY and FI. And I'll put a gap here. CY. So it's not, I don't think it's going to be a C. D, E, and then F. Nothing's coming to me. And then we have one Electro at the end, which could be anything. It's not Yai Miko because they just take Miko. So S, T, U. Would it be U? V. W. X. Y. Z. No, nothing came to me. Okay. But Electro is looking a little bit better now for... Okay, I'm going to make another tab. For our Dendro characters, we have then K I to LA, which leaves us with anything K. Wait, KI. Then probably the other vowels. So KO, KU. And then LA, but before a U. But it's not going to be LA. So I think it's it's something like this. Kiri M. Kiri D. Kiri D. No. Kiri. No. Maybe. Kiri Kiriko? Something like that? Kiriko? Something, it's gonna be something like that, and it's gonna vex me. Okay. Fine. Can take a look at the Pyro ones. We've got between BE and DE. So that gives us like B are the vowels of like O, BI, BU. It gives us then CA, CE, CI, CO, CU, then DA. Are any of these speaking to me? It's gonna be something so obvious. And then we have something between X and Y. What? Between XI and YA. What the hell? So it could be XO? No. XU? No. YA but before an N. Yao? Yao? No. N. Yam? No. Yab? No. Yak? No. Yad? No. F? Yaf? No. G? No. H? No. I'm lost. I'm so lost with that one. That's a mystery to me. Hydro between BA and CH. You can go and take a look at that. BA, CH, which could have basically B, E, B. I mean, there's also other options of like other letters after these, but I'm currently just looking at the vowels. Then we have C, A, C, E. Like, it just gets me thinking of like characters that are not Genshin characters. Like, so many, like I sit here like Bailu. That's not a Genshin character. N and X. Okay, you know what? We're gonna go back to thinking chronologically. Where did we get to? We were some point in Fontaine. After Farina came whatever the Geo girl with an umbrella's called, which I keep coming back to and I just can't think of. Then after her, we have Clorinde came around then as well. We got Arlecchino coming. Did we get any characters? Like, what teams was Arlecchino built for? Monopyro, Double Hydro, with Chincho Yalan. But she was a kind of slot in anything. Linny had weird teams of like Monopyro, but that was basically just Zhongli and Bennett Zhangling, so that doesn't help. I'm trying to think of like weird team compositions now and see if that gets me anywhere. Am I missing someone blatantly obvious from like the original cohort? You meet? I don't think so, right? I've got like Lisa, Kaya, Amber. They're the ones we first meet. Who are like 4 stars from Liyue? Zhangling, Xingqiu, Chongyun. One of them is Lin Yan, or whatever her name is. It's something like that. Am I missing anyone from Nod Cry? We arrive at Nod Cry. Flynn's. But we get a Nefer as like a prequel. Then Flynn's, Aino, and Lauma in the first patch. Nefer, the second one. Yehoda comes somewhere in there, and I've got Yehoda. Then is that when we get just straight Columbina? I think so. We go Columbina, Zibai. Then we go the patch after that with Valka. Then we go the current patch with Linnea, which I've done. I think we're all good for Nodcry. Yeah, I think we're all good for Nodcry. Let's think about brain. Wherever the hell we were before, Natlan. Let's think about Natlan. Spend an hour and 15 minutes. Jesus. Think about Natlan. Natlan, we get there. We get Kachina, which I got. Get Milani, which I've got, hopefully. Get Kinich. Then we get Xilonen, and just Xilonen. Then we go straight to Moika? Or did she come the patch after? I think Moika came then. Oh no, maybe we got Chaska. But then we got Moika and Sitlali, which I've got both. Chaska comes into this somewhere. Maybe Chaska came before Moika, but that doesn't make a difference. Aoife comes into this somewhere. That's fine. Then what? Aoife comes into this. We ended off with Inefa. I feel like I'm missing a key one. Oh yeah, we got Skirk. Skirk came in that like segment, right? And Skirk came along with Dahlia, and probably nothing new in the second half. It feels like I'm good on there too. It's Fontaine. We've got the Melazine for Hydro, which maybe starts with an S. Wait, yeah, let's go back and look at my Hydros. Which were they? Do I have them? Did I not do the Hydros? Oh yeah, starting with BA. So someone falls in this range, and then between NI and XI, we have the Melazine, hopefully, which could be starting with N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V. Any of these, which is a very short list as as that looks. I think she starts with an S. Okay, fine. Move on. Animo. Animo, we've got one, which I haven't actually made a list for. We've got one between KA and LY, and I think it's like Ling Yang. Ling Yan. It's something like that. It's gotta be. That falls nicely in between. So we're gonna ignore it for now. Cryo between KA and MI. So we could have like any of the Ks, Ls, and then like MA. And this doesn't really clear things up at all, does it? MA or ME. Anything with L, but likely a vowel with an L. So A, E, I, O, U. And the Ks could be, again, likely a vowel. K, E, I, O, U. This is so frustrating. I can't imagine how it is to watch me just have this meltdown. Okay. Geo, I mean, it's Nadia. What's her name? Her name's going to be more complex than that. Like, how can I think of like her companions are like Melus and someone else? How do I have a better time thinking of their names than I do hers? I think of Paimon. Oh, Nadia! Like that's what she says. Should I try just some Nadia? No. Nadia. 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 Something like that. And it's so, that feels so close. Electro, there's so many options still. And then one just after S, which is after SH. I need to picture like the rosters of each group. I think I need to just hone in on Sumeru maybe. That's where I've got like the biggest gap mentally. So so frustrating. And what, like, I'm pretty sure. Wait, I'm pretty sure girl with the bunnies is like Yang Yang or like Ying Ying. It's not going to be others. Yang Yang. Yang Yang. That sounds right, right? I don't know. I'm so lost. And then the Dendro one that begins with a K. I think it's Kiri something or Kiru. Wait. Like, I just think Kiriko. Why do I think Kiriko? Kiriko? Is it going to want like a full name? I don't know. Veressa. That's the Electro one at the end. Oh my god. Like it just came to me. Like I didn't think anything. I wasn't thinking along any lines. It just went boom. There it is. And who do you run with the Veressa? What's her name? Big weights. That's one of the Electro ones I'm missing. Veressa and I can picture, like I can see her like she's like appearing on the screen. Veressa and what are her letters? I. Is it an I? Where's our So don't need to worry about the last one. Veressa and yeah, I think it begins with an I. And then it's anything before N, right? It feels so close. Okay, well, we can update our list. Electro is bodybuilder child. Bodybuilder child and a question mark. These are the same. Have we knocked anyone else off? No. No, we haven't. Pyro, I'm so like clueless on. Cryo, I'm also completely clueless. We've got the Melazine girl, which is going to be like sang sa si so sa. Where's our Pyro? Pyro's between BE. So we've got all of these. No, I wanted to look at Hydro rather. Hydro starting with BA. So we've got these, which I don't think she's one of these. So she's got to be one of these. Which I think S. There's so many options it could be. Okay, fine. Move on. Geo, Nadia, Nahi, Naha, Oh, Nadia. Oh, Nad. If it's something stupid like no, that looks so bad. It's surely it's just this. I'm trying to like picture it. I used her for a while and I can like I'm trying to picture her on my screen. How do we feel about me Googling Nadia? Because if it's literally like exactly like this, but like a slightly different spelling, I'm going to be so annoyed. Because that's so, like, that feels right in my head. I can't think of what else it would be otherwise. This is going to be my second Google. I think this is going to be my second Google. I'm not happy about it. First, the spelling of Rivesley. Now this. Okay. Nadia. Okay. That's all I'm doing with my Google. I was wrong. It is nothing like that. Okay. At least I'm not completely off with the spelling. Like, at least it's not something very similar to that. If it came up off of that, I'd be fine, but nope. Okay. So, Geo, we're going to leave for now. Pyro, I'm so, like, drawing so many blanks on. We've got the Melazine girl, who is called no, nothing. The Melazine girl and one other one that starts with one of these letters. Could also be br. Could have like a BR. Could have a BL. Could have a I don't think anything else. I don't think there are any other options for starting with B's. For C, we could A, E, A, no, B, no, C, no, D, no, E, F, G, then H, which we can have up to HI. So it could be cha, cha. Could also be like just anything before L. Okay. What's the girl with the weights called? Janssen. There we go. Oh, we're getting there. Okay. Where's my Electro one? What's my first one? CY. Boom. Gone. We're only left with one Electro one. Okay. Can we smash this one out? So could be a D. Like, I keep having Dainsleaf pop up in my head, but it can't be that. And I don't have any extra notes on this Electro character, do I? No. A. E. And we could have stuff like DR and DY, I guess. E. E is a bit of a weird one to do, but we can have up to FI, right? FI. So FA, not FB, not FC, not FD, FE. Okay. Electro. DU. Da. All I've got now is in my head Dan Hung, which is very much not a Genshin character. As much as my Saurian companion called Dan Hung IL would beg to differ. I'm so lost. Okay, let's take a look at the list as a whole again. 2 Pyros, 2 Hydros. Ring Girl, who I think is called Lin Yan. Or Ling Yang? Lin? Something like this? Has she got something like bizarre? Lin Yang? Ling Yang? Like there's something weird like with repeating. I think it's like what is our gap? Yeah, it's gonna be like LI, I think. Lin Yan, Lin Lan, Lin Lan. Oh, it's something like that, and I feel close, but that's our. I'm now thinking it's like a Lin Ling. Ling. Linyan? Yunlin? Yunlin? Yunjin? Yunjin? Who's Yunjin? Is this a character? That I've just... This feels like a character. Youngjing? This is something. What it is, it could only be based on this list. Based on this list, I guess. Dendro, but that's not what the name is. Okay, fine. Yunjin. Yunjin. Yun. Oh, Xinyan. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. I found something. I was when I first thought of doing this as a video, I was like, okay, the way I'd have to start is think of obscure ones, think Aloy, but it doesn't look like we've got an Aloy, and think Xinyan. Like, think of the weird ones that basically don't show up, and how have I not hit Xinyan until this point? 95 minutes. 9 to go. We're less than 10 away now. Oh man. So, does Aloy have like a full name? If Aloy has like a full first thing, that could be our last cryo character. I'm gonna like pencil that in now because I'm really worried that Aloy has a full name and I just don't know. I don't know what her name is. So I'm gonna pencil that in. We'll see if that comes up. But okay, that's there. We've got one Pyro one left. Pyro, where's our Pyro group? We just have then these. I guess we could have like CY. I don't know why we would. And BY, I guess. S. I'm just saying letters in my head. Okay. The last Pyro one is going to really annoy me, I think. I just can't think of them. Like, there's only so many options, right? BE, I don't think that's an option. BO is also so bizarre to me, and I don't know why. Okay, where are we at? Where are we at? Still 2 Hydros, which is rough. Just the Ring Skull for Anemo. 1 for Cryo. Just Nadia for Geo. Electra is just the one between CY and FI. And it could be any of the FIs, because S is quite late, right? Electro characters. Think. Okay, what are the other ones? So these 2 that just I can't get. Nadia, which... Oh, nah. Oh. I reckon I first started saying Nadia about an hour ago. Navia. I just had to keep saying it as in the Paimon voice in my head. Oh, Navia. Okay, Geo. Done. Crazy that all of our elements, pretty much, other than Hydro, only have 1 to go. We've only just... Oh no, Dendra's also got 2. Okay, which one of these was my... Navi... Oh, I didn't make a tab for it. Great. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I've got tabs for everything else. Okay. We've got then Pyro. Oh. No. Did it just cap out? I think it capped out. I didn't see anything, I promise. Replay? Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. The way that we can fix this. I can't believe it caps out at 100 minutes and 59 seconds. Or like 99 minutes, 59 seconds. The way that we can do this, I'm going to have to go and look. Okay, wait. I'm going to find the stream on my phone. So I need chat clear. And we're going to basically go and find where we got up to. Okay. I think I've got it. So now we've just got to go and type out all these really quickly. Here we go then. So, starting off, we have Amber, Arlecchino, Bennett. There's our gap. Dea. Oh, Bennett with 2 T's. Dea. D-Luke. I'm so glad, like, I got confused first because, like, the thing lowered. And then I just went, ooh, and didn't actually see anything. That could have been disastrous. Klee, Linny, Mawika, Toma, Xiangling, Yanfei, Yoimiya, and we have Xinyan here. I'm just earlier in the thing than I was. I know. Ayato. Maybe in writing all of these out, the last one will come to me. This is really bad, by the way, that the thing the thing resets once you get to a certain point. That means no one ever gets this far. Oh, I just did Columbina. And doesn't get it. That's terrible. Farina. Kokomi. I'm hoping like the ones that I'm missing aren't completely stupid. Nouvellette. Nilu. Sincho. And Yalan. Oh. Sorry. Singcho. Yalan. Didn't miss any there. Perfect. Chuska. It's gonna take so long. Oh my god. Barazan. Hazo. Aoife. Feels like the time it takes me to type them all out is the time limit it gives you, which is insane to me. Lynette. Linny. Mizuki. Sayu. Oh. Did I already do Linny? Oh yeah. I don't know why I did Linny again. I just typed Lynette and went, that's the obvious thing that should follow. Mizuki. Sayu. Sucrose. Barker. Venti. Wanderer. Xianyan. Xiao. If you've just arrived, the thing hits its hard cap of the time that that you can reach, the thing basically reset. So I'm looking at a past version of my stream. I can't see chat and typing out every single one that I got previously, which is taking a rather long time. The better play would have been to put it on my second monitor, but doing that, I'm worried that I would I'd accidentally see something I shouldn't. I don't know. Like, I don't know what's been happening in chat, so I'm kind of being very hands off. Re-off. S. Lee. Hate the spelling of that. Okay. Albedo. Chiori. Goro. Ito. Itlua. And we're coming up to the thing that annoyed me the most in doing this. Navia. That took me so long. Oh my god. Okay, Noel. Silunen. Oh. You know when I typed out Yunjin earlier and was like, there's a Yunjin. I know there's a Yunjin. I already got that. Beto. I need them all to be here. I guess I could go and just go and find the ones I don't have, but I kind of need them all to be nicely on screen. But hey ho. Lisa, Miko, Auroron, Raiden, Razor. All of them here. Yeah, Razor. Where am I? Sarah. Scroll down a little bit as well so we can see it all. Sethos. Shinobu. Varessa. Final tier. This is where I really wish I could touch. You know, I'll move this. Baizu. So I can actually see continuously. Oh, can each one N. Can each Lauma. Nahida Nefer Tai Nari. Okay, we're caught up. Everyone, panic over. Okay, let's have a proper think about some of the ones that we're missing. Cat girl. Cat girl, cat girl. I think she's like Kier something, right? Kier Kiru? Why am I thinking like something like this? What the hell? I keep coming back to Kiriko. Oh, I know why I'm thinking Kiriko. That's a Overwatch agent character. I've been Kiriko keeps coming in my head, and I'm like, who the hell's Kiriko? Kiru? No, I don't know. Okay. Let's try instead. Put this away as well. So I'm not looking at it. Of just my list of things anyway, but Okay. What could the Melazine be called? Again, don't know. I'm so lost. I'm so lost. I need to change something about the stream just in case something goes wrong. Shouldn't be a problem, but just need to set that up in case. Okay, where's my notes covering it again? I'm so lost. I'm so lost. We're short of one Pyro, the Melazine, and another Hydro, the Ring Girl, another one which could be Aloy, but in a longer format. I have no idea. Don't tell me like Aloy is like alloy. No. Okay, good. I was gonna have a big problem then. We're missing an Electro, which I have no idea. And then the two Dendro ones we've known for quite a while what they are. We just don't know their names. And why am I so like Yang Yang? Yang Yang. Yang Yang. Yan Yang? Yan Yang Yan. I'm pretty sure she's Yang Yang, isn't she? I'm so ready for it to like be Yang Yang, but there's another Dendro one, and this one's missing Yang Yang. Okay, fine. Move on. Cat box. Kiri. Kit. 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 Kick. Kiri. Kit. It's not like Kiri Kiri. No, not coming to me. Next we have Bunny Yang Yang. Yang Yang's the girl in Yang Yang's the girl in Wuthering Waves. So it can't be that. Yan Yan? Like this? I feel like there's a Yang in it. Yanglin? don't know. I don't know. We've got cat box. We've got one electro. Should we start looking at letters again? Is it going to help? Or are we really at the point where I've just got to throw in the hat? We're short of 8. I mean, I think that's pretty good going, considering I can very vividly picture 3 of them. But it's frustrating. I think I need to start thinking about the Pyro one again. Between BE and DE. That CY surely not. CU also not. Cop. CI. CE. CA. Cop. And then BO. Borat. No. BI. I've got no idea. I've got nothing. Then Hydra, there's one between BA and CH. I don't think that's the I don't think that's the Melazine girl, because I think she starts with like an S. Then here we've got between KA. No, between KA and MI. Melis, Luocha, no. La KU KO. I'm so lost. LILO. This shouldn't be this hard. This should not be this hard. One Hydra on top of the Melazine girl. Ling Ling Yang. Ling Lang Lan Yan Lan. We got there. We got another one. One more, 7 to go. Lanyan. Okay. Perfect. What can we get rid of? Where's our do we not have an Animo tab of all the possible things? Okay, fine. Animo, gone. We're left with the Electro, the Dendro, right? Yeah, this is the Dendro. This is the Pyro. This is the Hydro. Oh, this was the cool. This one. Do you want to save? No, don't save. You're gone. Okay, perfect. Okay, then there were 7. It comes to me eventually. We'll get there. Why? I'm thinking Yang Yang. We need to try and figure out how to transform that. I was thinking like Langyang, Ling Lang, Ling. We'll get there. It's something like that. That's the problem with some of the names. And then we've got the Kiri one. We've got then, just to check okay, I just had to double check that my notes popped up at any given point. I realized I might have spent all this time like just highlighting the notes and no one could see. With the Melazine girl, what's her name? Is it like Sang something? No, because I think like Sangonomiya Kokomi. That keeps popping up in my mind. Sa, si, sa, so, sa, si, sa. No. No. What were our options? This is the so many letters. Oh my god. Let's eliminate some. It's not Q. I don't think it's R. That doesn't sound cute. I don't think it's any of these. N. I don't think it is. I'm so like, I think it's S, but I don't know why. I'm trying to think of like in the like animated shorts or like teasers where we see her next to Rivesley. No, it's not coming to me. And the other Hydro, who is it? A lot of these other ones, we have some idea of who it could be. But for this Hydro one, no idea. But nothing's coming to me. This is awful. We're coming up on basically 2 hours spent doing this. Bennett and Dale. I don't think it's BU. All that came to my mind is Bernice, and it's not Bernice. I don't think it's BY. I don't think it's CY. I'm so lost. I feel like I need to just stop looking at these words on screen and just do this. This isn't helping. This is not. Come back here. I'm so. I hate that I'm like that. There's 3 of them that I basically know. I know. Let's make a new tab. Melazine. S something. Cat girl. K. And then Yang. Bunny girl. I think it's Y. Yang, yin, yang. I think it's like. I think it starts with Yang. I'm gonna hate like if it's like something yang. But why do I think it's yang? I've got nothing. Got a pyro character. We've got a Hydra other than a Melazine. Okay, we're gonna start going region by region again. Mondstadt pyro characters. We have Bennett, D-Luke, Klee, and that's it. With 3 options. Are there any others? No. No. How about Hydro? With Barbara, Mona, and nothing else. There's only 2 characters that aren't from the regions we've been to so far, right? Being Skirk and Child. So that's fine. We've got those. Diona came out in 1.1. 1.2 probably had a 4-star. Not that I can think of it. I'm glad that we've got at least Animo and Geo done. That's something. Pyro, Hydro, Cryo, Electrodendro. Electro. Sign-official. Somewhere between there in terms of name. I got Cephos, right? Yeah. Mondstadt. We have Fischl, Lisa, Razor. I don't think there'd be another Mondstadt one. Liyue with Beidou, kind of. Keqing. That's it. So it could be Liyue. From Inazuma, we have Raiden, Miko, Sarah, and Kuki Shinobu. Fine. From Sumeru, Sino, Sethos, and that's it. Could be Sumeru. From Sumeru, what's after Fontaine? Fontaine, we have Clorinde. Fontaine Electro characters. Let's go. I can only think of Clorinde. What the 4-stars in Fontaine? Lynette, Freminet, Charlotte. No, nothing more. Dendro, we know exactly who those 2 Dendro characters are. Hydro, we know one of them. Cryo. Cryo from Mondstadt. We have Diana, Eula, Mika. Is there anyone else? I don't think so. Is there anyone that does like some weird physical buffing other than Mika? No. What's our... Is Chi-Chi our only Cryo standard banner? Or am I going crazy? Do we have 2? Who is the standard banner? D-Luke, Keqing, Jean, Mona, Chi-Chi. Just those 5, right? As the normal. Then we've got added 3 more. Do I need to think of like obscure weapon types? I'm so lost. Man. Need to get my notes out again. Okay, notes hide. I'm so lost. Where's my notes gone? Okay. Hydro, the Melazine, one other. Pyro, no idea. Cryo, could be Aloy if it's got some weird spelling. Otherwise, no idea. Electro, could be anything. Oh, it's covering part of the thing. Don't like it. I'm so lost. No, I need to do this. Otherwise, I've failed. And we can't have that. I need to at least get to like within a couple. The problem is I know 3 of them. That's the worst part. What's some big like pyro characters? I'm missing something so like surely obvious. Uh, B, C, or D? Where's my pyros? I'm so lost. I don't know. I need to like mentally have a bit of a reset. I'm just uh uh am I reaching the stage where I need to ask for a hint? I'm just I don't want to. I don't think it's a good idea. But we might be at that point. Uh I'm so lost. I'm so lost. I need my notes again. What have I done with my notes? I need to think like region by region again. I guess my worst region is probably Sumeru for knowledge. So based on that, it's probably a Sumeru character that I'm missing. Or like multiple. What happened when we went to the desert? We got Dea. We showed up. Who did we get in the desert later? This is lost on me. This is so damn lost on me. It's insane. Yeah, I think we might need to give in and request a hint. I'm just I'm frazzled. Let's go. Your chat is now open. Oh, there's not many people. No one's left. Left alone. I think it might be hint time. We're within 7. First of all, is there anything I'm never going to get? Which I can accept. Is there anything that's obvious and like one idea is going to get it to it? Actually, for the sake of the video, I'll have the chat show up here. That one like a little nudge in the right direction would help. I can now see chat and saying the other Hydra is pretty obscure. Okay, that's gonna, at least that's something. Like I don't want something like that's obviously going to give it, but like a nudge in the way I should think. Like for everything here, what's a decent region to think about, or something like that. Don't think that obvious, except from the Pyro one. So the Pyro one is obvious. Huh? And Sumeru. Okay, so I was thinking the right direction of what I don't know. Pyro and Sumeru. Potentially not the same. Obvious Pyro one. And then Sumeru in general. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yep, Layla. What's her name? Shield Woman. Shield Woman. That's the Hydra one. I don't know her name. Okay, I need my notes up. I need my notes back. Thank you so much for the hints. We're getting somewhere now. Okay, so Pyro still unsure, but Cryo, we've done. Cryo is off the board. The other Hydro, Shield Woman. With this, we've got some stuff to work with. Shield Woman. Shield Woman. Woman with shield. What's her name? She's the leader of that group. Does it begin with a... Wait, we've got letters as well. Between B and C. So probably C, right? Man. This should be simple. She gives a Hydra infusion when you put her stuff up. She's and then we've also got an obvious Pyro. But having we're only missing 2 in not knowing who they are. We basically know who everyone else is. We've just got the Electra and the Pyro one that we don't know. I think that's what I should focus on. Candice. The second my brain goes, okay, let's stop thinking about it, I get there. Candice. And then there were 5. 5 to go. We've got a Pyro one between B and D. We've got the Melazine. We've got Kiri something. We've got the Yang Yang Bunny girl. And then we're there. Can I at least think of who they all are? Who could be Electro? We just unlocked a whole bunch from Sumeru. Is there more? Could be. Who's used in, like, I don't know, obvious Pyro? Okay, what could it be? We're coming up on how long now? 137 minutes. 2 hours something. That's real bad, but you know what? We're getting there. We're close. Between B and D. And we have the Melazine that I think begins with S. And I just can't think of her name. It's unfortunate. The Electro character between C and F. I'm we'll get there. We can do this. I didn't really expand on the E letter, right? Or maybe I'll go back to looking at Pyro. DA, CU, CO. I got rid of a whole bunch of these, but maybe I was silly too. BI. Could also be something like BR. My brain just went to Brant, which is very much a Wuthering Waves character. BR. B, bit. CA. Could be CR. Could be CH. Could be CL. Okay, there's way too many. There's way too many options here. Could be maybe that's it. I guess it could also be the CY. DA. Okay, it could only be DA of the last group, and then DE up to H. So it could be DEA, could be DB, could be DEC, could be DED. And DEH all the way up to Y. Oh, just when I thought we were getting somewhere. Stuck again. Cool. I think I need to go think about regions again. Think about regions. Could there be anything else from, or maybe think more about 4 stars. 4 stars from different regions. Probably ignoring the first couple and going to straight to Inazuma, say. I've got Toma, I've got Shinobu, I've got Sara, I've got Goru. How many more would they release, right, per patch? I don't know. Who does local specialties, for example? For Mondstadt, the 4 stars Mika. For Liyue, I have no idea who it is, actually. For Inazuma, Sarah does like faster expeditions, so it's not Sarah. I don't know. Kachina does it for Natlan. For Nodcry is I don't know actually. I don't know who does it for Nodcry. For Sumeri, does Kalei do it? It's annoying me that there's 3 that I've basically got, but I can't think of. Pyro's obvious. Five-star? What 5-star Pyro characters do we have? Obvious 4-star? The obvious ones really are Bennett, Zhangling, Toma maybe. Obvious 4 stars. Bennett's used a lot. I've already got Amber. Do I need to think like weapon types? For Pyro, Polearm. Who do I think of? Arlecchino, Zhangling, Toba. Pyro Bow. There's Linny Amber. Is that it? Pyro Catalyst. It's not that many, is there? I'm gonna have like completely glossed over it. I don't think it's Mondstadt. I don't think it's Liyue. Okay. Let's shift. We know who this is. We know who these are. Who could the Electro one be? Between CY and FI. E. Could be E. Ed. Eb. No. Ed. F. Egg. T. No. White doesn't look right. There's only Eula. No. 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 Ep. No. S. No. Just looking for all the letters, seeing if any of these spark anything, seeing them next to each other. No. D. Da. Like D, I see Dainsleaf, I see Danhung. None of these are useful. DE, I see I don't see anything for DE. DI is... I see D-Luke, which is not helpful to us right here. DO, I see... nothing. DU is... also nothing. It might be time for another hint. Might be time for another hint. Okay. So I've seen one more Sumeri. And by obvious, if you're going for a particular meta, you're definitely needing this unit. Okay. We'll cover up again. So one Sumeri character and the Pyro one, if you're going for a particular meta, you'll need them. What Pyro metas are there? Melt. Mono Pyro. It's usually Bennett Zhangling. Where does Pyro slot in? Like, Melt, I think, Zhangling for the good Pyro app, or Mav for good Pyro app, or Durin for good Pyro app. The others don't really have that good Pyro application, do they? What other metas? Seen an immediate follow-up chat message. Not that I've seen what it is. I'm gonna look. Okay. Probably a good line of thinking. Pyro application. All of them are quite unreliable. Unless we're going for, like, is there a Pyro character that massively buffs other Pyro characters but doesn't steal? Application Bennett. Is there a Pyro character that just sits there and enables a reaction? I don't know. Who are our burning options? Bennett. Other than Bennett, we have. I don't know. I don't know. What other times would you want Pyro on a team? What reactions does Pyro have? Vape? Reverse Vape? Is there a good candidate for Reverse Vape? I don't know. Pyro reactions. You can see me moving it, going, can we say a nation? One particular meta, think of a reaction. Okay. What do we have? With Burgeon? Burgeon's a reaction. Okay. Pyro reactions. With Hydro, we get Vape. With Animo, we get hello? Brain? Swell. With Cryo, we get Melt. With Geo, we get Crystallize. Electro, we get Overload. 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 I'd never think of Overload. And then Dendro, we get Burning and Burgeon. Burgeon and Burning, we don't need that frequent Pyro application. Overload, I have no idea. I barely remember what Overload is. For Crystallize, I don't think we really care about it. For Melt, we need relatively frequent application. No, relatively frequent, I think. For Animo, for Swirl, I guess it doesn't matter too much. I'm gonna go. Oh God. Okay. Can I get what nations we've got? Of the two I don't know, the Pyro one and the Electro one. I don't need it in an order. I just need 2 nations, or even 1 nation. And that's it. And then we'll go from there and see what we can do. Fontaine. For one or both? If it's both, I'm gonna go crazy. Like, so one of them's Fontaine. Electro Pyro from Fontaine. What? For one Sumeru. Okay, Sumeru and Fontaine. Pyro, Electro, and Sumeru and Fontaine. Oh man. Fontaine. What Fontaine characters do we have? Okay. You know what? I feel like I just need to write them all in a list. That might be our better option here. Okay. So, from release, we started off Linny, Lynette. And I don't think we got someone the second half. Then we got Nuvi, Risley, Then we got Farina, Charlotte, and I'm not sure. Then I know we have Navia somewhere. We have Chlorine somewhere. We have Emily. We have Skirk. We have Arlet. We have... I'm missing something huge, and I know I am. And that's what's so frustrating. I know that Emily was on a patch on her own, so there was no other character alongside. I think these two ran in the same patch. How many patches did we have? Probably until 0.8. Go 1.1. 2. No, 0.0. Fremine came in probably somewhere here. 2. I feel like I've got... No, Skirk didn't come out in this era. What am I saying? Scoffier is a Fontaine character. I feel like I need to go and look at where we are. Yeah, for a minute. Yeah, okay. I'm so lost. I am so lost. What are the groups that we have in Fontaine? In my head, it can't be the Pyro one that's Fontaine, but I feel like it is. And that's what I'm finding frustrating. I'm lost. I'm so lost. I'm so lost. Do we have anything else? Any other hints? We're basically 2 away from knowing who each of them are. At this stage, we're coming up on like 2.5 hours. I feel like I've spent far longer on this than I was expecting to. Have we got anything? Like, are we talking 5 stars? Pyro is somewhat of a unique weapon. Okay. Pyro and a unique weapon. Like Skirk has a scythe. Not Skirk, Arlecchino has a scythe. That's quite unique. All 4 stars. Okay. Hmm. 4-star Pyro. Needed in a reaction type. Unique weapon. Electro could be Fontaine or Sumeru. Also 4-star. Sumeru 4 stars. Who comes into the story? Who do we see when we go back there? I need to look at the letters again. Oh, I feel like I'm so close. Unique weapon. Pyro. Needed for a meta. I've got so many hints about this Pyro character, and I'm just lost. Fontaine or Sumeru? For that Fontaine. Pyro and Fontaine. Unique weapon. Starting with like C maybe? Or B? Or D? It's just not coming to me. Oh man. Okay. Is this probably then an overloaded character? I've got I don't know why it took me this long. How do I spell it? Roos, Chev, Roos, Chev. Can I get a spelling on this? This is I I I can't believe it took me that long. That's so obvious. That is like a meta defining. I was thinking about Varessa earlier and thinking, who's on the Varessa team? I was thinking about Arlecchino's teams. They're like, oh, you can run Mono Pyro, Double Vape. There's another one, but I can't think of what it is. Chev Roos. Chev Roos. Okay, 1S. Perfect. Okay. Electro 4-star from Sumeru, and then we figured out all of them. And I think I'd be happy. I was literally there, like, I went, Varessa. Okay, who else? Janssen. And I was like, okay, who else? And I was like, I'll come back to that. Okay. Last one is an Electro Sumeru character. 4-star. Who could it be? Who do we have? This is Sumeru's probably my worst region in terms of like knowing when characters released, because I like came back to the game basically at our Hatham's banner, maybe, so like towards the back end. It's not one of the dudes that are all like a group, so I think it's got to be maybe a female character. I think I may need another hint on this. Like, absolutely nothing's most hated playable unit in the fandom. Huh? It's given me very little. I've read that and I was like, that will come to me. And it's just we've got an exact opposite of I love her. So quite a divided character. 4-star Electro. Very divided. From Sumeru. How's that just come to me? I've just hit Kirara. I don't know where. I don't know how it's just appeared, but it has. Kirara is done. Okay. Sure. The others are not coming to me. Female, 4-star, very divided. Oh my god. Yep. So, all we're left with is, from my notes, the Melazine and the Bunny Girl. And this is where the problems begin. Melazine and Bunny Girl. Can I reach it? To be honest, at this point, I'm satisfied. But can I do it? Melazine, Bunny Girl. Like, the Melazine, I think, begins with like an S. The Bunny Girl, I keep thinking of Yang. Yanlin. And I don't think these names are going to come to me. That being said, Kirara came to me somehow. I have no idea how I managed that one. But the Yaz correct. Yeah. Okay. Think of the first elation unit. Sparksy? Is that our first elation unit? Or no, Yao Guang. Yao. Yeah. Okay. So we've got Yao. Oh my god, it's Yao Yao. I was like, it's two things repeating, and I was so set on it being Yang Yang. And then finally, the Melazine. What's she called? It's like, I've had them all. It's crazy that having like two of the ones, I think pretty early on, Kirara and Yao Yao, I had like nailed on that I knew that they were two of the ones that were in here, and they were like two of the last. Insane. 110. The last one is the Melazine. Between N and X. It's quite a wide range. N O P, not P. Q, no. R S T. Sanguine. Siegeween. 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 I can't spell it. Nice. It's that's what we're going for, right? How siege ween siege what's the spelling, guy? That's how you say it, right? It's siegeween. That's it. If it's just a spelling difference, I'm okay with the clarification of it. If I'm like missing something key in the name, obviously not quite. Is it just siege? Siege. Like this? Oh, double N. There we go. You know, in doing this stream, I thought, okay, you know, what if it doesn't take that long? What will I have planned for after? How long has it been? How long? What's the length of this stream? I'll put us back on our normal thing here. This felt like a lot. A lot. I expected it to be a little bit easier. I won't lie to you all. It's been 2 hours and 49 minutes being live, but we've done it. Thank you all. I was really expecting, like, you know, what if it doesn't take an hour? What will I do after? I was like, oh, I'll have something planned. I think we can make a fun video out of this. And I'm dreading like staring at all the obvious ones that I missed. But yeah, we did it. I don't think there's much in the way of energy to do much more after this. But yeah, we nailed it. I think in terms of I don't know if this is going to be the kind of stream that will replace a ranking stream doing something similar for the other games or not, but it's because I've got something going on next week and won't be able to do the ranking stream. And I was thinking about starting Wuthering Waves next, so I don't think it makes sense to go straight to start Wuthering Waves, then have a 2-week gap, and then continue. So I think this makes more sense. And yeah, if if the video does well, we might see some more of these streams. If not, if I'm really struggling for what to do, we'll go back. But this was, I have to say, a bit painful. But yeah, I'm glad we made it. A lot of fun. I needed a few hints, but I don't think I think the ones I was missing, like I was so surprised at some of the characters that just like came to me. Like I was just sat there and then suddenly it was like, it's Kirara. I'm thinking about something entirely different. Or like, oh my god, it's Veressa. And that just unlocked Yunsun and should have unlocked Chevreuse. But yeah, like names just appeared. I hear like Subaru, and then suddenly my brain went, oh my god, Layla and Layla and Candace. So yeah, I'm really happy. It was a lot of fun. We'll see how the video does. Thank you for putting up with me for this amount of time just to make one list. But yeah, we'll see how that does. Other than that, I've got a video I'm quite excited about coming out tomorrow. It's a bit of a commentary style video. I don't know how it will do. If it does well, we'll see more of it in future. But yeah, something completely different where I've sat down and basically talked to the camera for about 8 minutes. So we'll see how that does. But anyway, thanks for watching. See you all next time and have a lovely rest of your day. I would say try it for yourself. Maybe give it some time. For those of you that have made it this far, give it some time so they're not fresh in the brain. But yeah, thanks for watching. See you another time and have a lovely rest of your day. Goodbye.